What to do when your fantasy football player is injured. When your fantasy football player gets injured, it can feel like a punch to the gut. But don't worry, there are steps you can take to manage the situation effectively. First, check how serious the injury is and how long the player is expected to be out. This information is crucial for making your next move. If your league has an injured reserve slot and your injured player qualifies, you can move them to that slot. This action frees up a spot on your active roster. It allows you to add a replacement player without having to drop anyone right away. This is a smart way to keep your team competitive while your injured player recovers. If your league does not have an injured reserve slot or your player is not eligible for it, you will need to consider other options. You may have to drop or bench the injured player to make room for a healthy replacement. Check the waiver wire or free agency for players who can step in and fill the gap. There are tools available that compare players by position and recent performance to help you make the best choice. Staying on top of injury updates is vital. If your injured player's status changes to questionable, doubtful, or active, you may need to adjust your roster accordingly. If a player on injured reserve is upgraded to a status that no longer qualifies for injured reserve, you will need to activate that player back to your roster. This may require dropping another player to stay within roster limits. During games, if your starting player gets injured but continues to play, you will earn points only from that player. Substitutions only happen if the starting player does not play at all. Making timely decisions is essential. Evaluate the injury, move the player to injured reserve if possible, pick up a replacement, and keep an eye on injury reports. This proactive approach helps you maintain a strong lineup throughout the season, even when injuries strike.